Yeah, it's Meltica, and today you can call me Final Melty. Extremely excited, Melty, because today we are finishing. We are absolutely going to finish Undertale, the pacifist route. Not that neutral route, no girl. Pacifist route. For reals this time. I have 3... I feel... I've been having a field day. In between the last recording and this recording, thinking about all sorts of things. So I want to go through my, I guess you could say, theories about what's going to happen, things that I thought about, things like that. So, the game over voice. You know, when you get a game over and it's like, don't give up, it is not time to whatever. I think that's Sans. I don't understand Sans. I don't understand that. I still feel like there's a lot of things I don't get, but I think that that voice, the text, and the vibe feels the same as when Sans had no eyes, remember, in a restaurant, and then he was like, if that person wasn't there, then you'd be dead already. And since we talked about that last time being Toriel, the voice that's like, don't look out for the human, that if we kill Toriel in Genocide, then all bets are off and maybe Sans is constantly trying to kill us? I don't know. I feel like Undyne will hunt us, but we'll talk about Genocide not today. Okay. Low audience for Metathon. Do you think that would have changed anything? Or do you think that... Like, I got the audience really, really high. And that kind of caused Metathon to overheat. So do you think that if I let the audience go really low, would he have some realization that he doesn't need the audience and numbers don't mean that he's worthy and he can, like, get out of this funk of needing an audience and performing? I kind of don't think so, but it would be interesting to see that fight if you don't, what happens if you let the audience numbers drop, like, considerably. I'm curious. Do we get hurt? Would the whole thing end and we would just die? I don't know. That's something that was on my mind. The human souls! This one, I don't know, I didn't realize till, I think, last night. But this makes a lot of sense to me. The human souls correspond to colors that were in the fights that we did. And I realized this when I was looking back at my old, as I was setting up the YouTube stuff. Because I was giving, as you've seen, like the little colored heart emojis for each video based on the fight that we did. And then I was like, oh my god, they match up. Oh, so what I think is green was Undyne, because that happened in her fight, right? Blue was Papyrus, because you're blue now, right? Teal, I think, is Sans, because he has a tealish hoodie. I think Sans has to be one of them, and I think teal makes the most sense. Then we got yellow, which yellow and orange, I'm not sure. Yellow happens when it's Metathon, but Alphys made us yellow. So I don't know if Alphys is yellow or Metathon is yellow. And I think whoever isn't that one, the other one is orange. Because I think Alphys and Metathon are both... have a soul. And the purple one is a Moppet? Little Miss Moppet? What is... You know, the spider girl. Hers the name. I think we should try to go back and talk to her as well. I don't know if she counts, but she might. I feel like out of all of the characters that have changed us colors and stuff, we barely know her at all. So, yeah. I want to go back. Well, we have to go back and see Alphys and fix that Metathon situation. I think we should go talk to the Spider Girl. Go back there. We need to talk to Turtle Man. Because it's now or never, dude. I don't know what's going on with him. And then, like, Asgore, he was white when he died because, you know, we saw his heart. I think, so, like... Does Toriel and those guys? I don't think so. I think that they're like 100% monster. But I think that the other guys have some weird corresponding human soul to them or something around that. Also, are we in, this is in some other thing. Is this like purgatory? Because like if the humans are dead and they have like corresponding souls to monsters, is this like, and we were a human that I think died, and Asriel's dead, but I think he's Flowey, and we'll get to that in a minute. Then is this like some kind of Toriel and Asgore are like the mom and dad of the in-between or something? I don't know if it's going there. That feels kind of like, but yeah, I don't know. Those are some things that I thought about. And then if I feel like if Alphys is on our side at the end when, although they did come for help, I guess. I'm just thinking, would things have changed? I don't think Asgore's supposed to die in the pacifist route. I don't think anyone should die. So does that mean that when Flowey has all little things coming around and is going to try to hit Asgore, will our friends come in and be like, stop in the name of the love! You don't let to do that! Nah! And then we all fight him? I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I really, I don't know. I feel weird. But I'm thinking another thing. I want to put the snowman piece on that statue thing in Waterfall that makes the little, like, sound, that music that played. That's the only place I can think about putting the snowman, otherwise eating it. Because, I don't know. I want to sell glam burgers to Caddy and see if she'll take it. That's another thing. The first caller, when we talked to Metathon, if you can tell, it's been a bit since the last, not a whole lot, but I've watched what I recorded last, the important parts, to try to pick up on stuff. At the first caller for Metathon, the one that's like, oh, I'm speaking too much, oh no. That's freaking Blookie. And its name is Nabstablook, by the way. I remembered it late last night. Like, oh, Nabstablook, right? I'm pretty sure. I didn't double check that, but I'm like almost positive. Yes. And that's why he was like, Blook, because he knew who it was. It was freaking Blookie. Because they're like buds. It's cute. I love that. And I think the cousin, I don't know why I didn't catch this either. The cousin of the angry dummy, I don't know what I thought. That was Blookie too. That was the cousin that went and like possessed the, I don't know. I feel like that thing is interesting and relevant. And then I guess it also supports that like, there's a lot of things that are dead that are hanging out. We got skeleton people who, you know, I think are dead. We have ghost people. This could be like, you know, or maybe like a yokai world or something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure. Asriel, I think, is 100% Flowey. I think that, see, I don't know. Maybe when Asriel came back to the monster world, fell over, what did they say? Like the dust, his dust like scattered all over the place, and he fell in like a flower field. That maybe like some of his parts are like good, and then there was a part that was like, why the heck did felt victimized by the humans because I wasn't attacking them and they attacked me. There's like a malicious part that like went to Flowey and became Flowey. I don't know. But I really think that Asriel was Flowey. Especially like would transform into the flower, and that's as the human really liked that flower. The theme of that flower is around. The other thing too is who left the notes in the house? Was that really Asgore and they both say howdy, or was that Asriel? Is this whole thing Asriel? I don't know. I don't really know where Asriel fits in, but there's no freaking way that that's not gonna get explained in some capacity, I feel like. Whether that's in this pacifist route or a genocide route, there's gotta be something with Asriel. It doesn't feel like... This game is pretty... so far, I feel like is pretty... doesn't leave a lot of holes. So I think that... But that one feels like a big one, so we'll see what's going on like that. Yay. So, I think that's about it. I have a lot of feelings. What is the second room in the house? That I really want to know. And that I don't know. Will we have to get... The other thing too is they're like... genocide, neutral, pacifist, and then there's like a fourth one of like, congratulations, you're the completionist and you get a little secret something. Is that going to be like something extra? I have no idea. And then maybe we absorb Asriel's soul, you know, because Asriel was able to go to, what's it called? Because the human died, and he was like, oh my god, he sucked up the human soul and was able to go through the barrier. That maybe we're able to somehow, like, suck up Asriel's soul and then be able to, like, get rid of the barrier that way? I don't know. Also, I don't know what I said last time. I said something about that Toriel made another house to look exactly like their old house. That is not what happened. Because in the beginning, they talked about how they lived in one place and it wasn't that great, and then they migrated from home to new home. So Toriel just went back to the old home. Because she was like, you know what, we're getting a divorce, I don't want to live with you anymore. And she went back to her old house. That just looked exactly the same. So, I wanted to clear that up. Because I did realize that later. Alright, I think that's enough 10 minutes of me ranting and thinking, and this game has been basically like on my mind 24/7 because I really want to know what happens, and I'm very, very antsy. I'm excited. It was so hard for me to leave it the way it was last time, so you ready to get started? You ready to make friends with Mythathon and Alphys and get the good, true ending? Let's do it! Okay, so first things first, I don't know if this is a real thing. But I really like these two, so I'm willing to work on stuff. Okay, I had a feeling. Oh my god, is that a Glamburger? Oh my god, give me! God, Caddy, try to have some self-control. Sorry. Because they obviously brought that Glamburger for me. No way! Oh shoot, I should have brought two. No way! Wait, can we not give it to them, though? We didn't sell it, did we? I love these guys. They're just good. They're good. They're good. So we still have it, though, right? Yeah, we do. Okay, well. Alright, well, let's keep going. So we have to go to the Snowden. So, oh. You know what? You know what? Maybe, should we try going backward? Does that even matter? You know, I was thinking about that. I had such a theory. Oh, you know what? We're gonna do Spider Zone because we're in the Spider Zone. Does it matter that you have to talk to everybody again? I like to, but is that gonna change anything? What's up? There you are, dearie. You are always welcome in my parlor. Just stay on your best behavior. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what I was expecting. Something else. So how come we can never really get close to her then, eh? The spiders were the creepiest part of this whole game. For sure. By far. I just don't know. Sometimes backtracking, it doesn't feel like we're supposed to backtrack like this. Maybe. I don't know, you know? I'll cut. Yeah, see, this is... Oh! Wait, she's not here. Can I just take these? Maybe not. She is gone. It's fine. Let's just go, shall we? Let's just go. Let's go. We'll go see Undyne because that's what she asked us to do. We'll do that. I don't know. Were we supposed to go back to Undyne from before and tell her about Alphys? That Alphys is sad and... I don't know. Maybe that was more obvious and I just didn't do it because I don't know. It was feeling like I had screwed up 1000% and there was no coming back when maybe there was. Oh well. Let's go. Take the boat. Did you ever hear the... I know, the sea thing. So this game, this boat person tells you when you screwed up or like tells you things that you still are missing? It feels like that. Thank you, bye. I'm so freaking excited to play this game. I can't tell you, I'm so happy. I woke up this morning and I was like, it's Undertale day. I was genuinely so happy. Because it's been eating away at me. Okay, look at our friends. What's up? It seems Undyne has something for you. I know, I just wanted to say hi. She's the person that's not me. I know. Hello. So I have a favor to ask you. I need you to deliver this letter. The sooner the better. To Dr. Alphys. Huh? Why don't I do it myself? What is this uwu face? Are you so shy? Undyne. That's cute. Well, it's kind of personal, but we're friends, so... I'll tell you. This Undyne is so cute. I think this Undyne is cuter because of Undyne, how Undyne is usually. Hotland sucks. I don't want to have to go over there. So there you go. Alright. I wanted something else. Oh, and if you read it, I'll kill you. Thanks so much. You're the best. Yeah, I figured. I'm not gonna try to. I don't even think we can, right? Undyne's letter. Unique. Letter written for Dr. Alphys. Okay. Well, let's go back then. I'm tempted to buy a Cinnabon. I made cinnamon rolls the other day. Let's go. Hotland. Well, so where is Alphys gonna be? Will Alphys be back in the what's it called? What are we running? In the lab? Beware of the man who came from the other world. Beware of the man who came from the other world? Who the hell is that? Is that Sans? I will not let up on Sans. I don't know what is going on with Sans. And then I don't think he's a big bad or anything, but he is not normal. He's not like the others. Nanyo! The door has no mail slot. Slide the letter under. Yes. No! Yes. You slide the letter under the door and give it a knock. Oh no, is that another letter? I don't want to open it. Can't I just slide it back out? Open up, freaking! I want to talk to you. No, I can't just keep doing this. I'll read this one. It's from your beloved Undyne. It's shut kind of strongly, isn't it? Wait a second. Am I using a freaking laser to open this? Hello? Hey, if this is a joke, it's... Oh my god. Did you write this letter? No, Undyne. What? Eh? Did Undyne not write her name? It wasn't signed, so I had no idea who could have... Oh my god. Oh no. That's adorable. And I had no idea you, wrote that way. Huh? It's surprising, too, after all the gross stuff I did. Alright, well, okay. It was a little gross, but I feel kind of like we can talk this out. You know what I mean? I really like Alphys. I don't know. We had a bad start, but I think we can try to work this out a little bit. I don't really deserve to be forgiven. Much less, this? What the hell did Undyne write? And so passionately, too. You know what? Okay, I'll do it. It's the least I can do to make it up to you. Yeah, let's go on a date! I have a question. Okay, is this the same thing? I think it's this. But there's a part of me that has somehow gotten invested in the ships. But we'll put that aside for now. Is this what... You know how... Okay, you know how for... Well, Papyrus, we didn't need any of that. Because Papyrus and I, we had a connection, you know? But then, like, for Undyne hated us. And then, because Papyrus was like, here, be friends, and kind of manipulated Undyne into being her friend. That happened. So now Undyne is kind of doing something to encourage our friendship. That was actually really obvious, and I don't know why I didn't think about that. Oh well, you live, you learn. It's fine. But there's part of me that's like, did Undyne really just want to go on a date with Alphys, but then got too shy to write her name? So then, this? I don't think it's that, but there's part of me that's like, yeah. I think Alphys and Undyne would be cute together. I stan. I like that. Okay, let's go on a date. Dating, start! Sorry, I'm still getting dressed. Take your time. You said there was one nice dress in the lab coat drawer. So I want to see this dress. Let's go. Let's get glammed up. Oh, look at you. How do I look? You look cute. I like the dress. My friend helped me pick out this dress. Who? She's got a great sense of... Anyway, let's do this thing. Undyne, eh? Dating! Start! Hey, wait! Actually, we still can't start the date yet. Why? You look so cute in this dress. I really like this dress. Dating, stop? Oh no! I gotta give you items to raise your affection statistic first. I think all calls count as those things, okay? That'll increase the chances of a successful outcome to the date. Right? Yeah, you know what? Dating sims are exactly how it is in real life. It's just like that. You know in Harvest Moon where you give like Ellie an egg every single day? That's how you get married. You just give a girl an egg every single day. No question, no talking, just hand the egg over every day. That's how you get married. Anyway, don't worry, I'm prepared. I've been stockpiling gifts for anticipation for a date like this. First, I've got... Okay. I feel like up until this point, Alphys's Alphysness has been very endearing to me. This is the only time where now it hurts me. This is the only thing that has now been like a secondhand embarrassment. Like, oh no, oh no. The other times it was like lame but cute and endearing. This hurts me. First, I've got some metal armor polish. I think that the bro man would like that, or maybe Night to Night. She would like that. Who else is armor? Metaton! How could I forget? Metaton would like that, eh? Maybe you can't use that. I mean, I could, but not for me. But I also brought some waterproof cream for your scales. Huh. Your scales. Well, how about this magical spear repair kit that I... we can see who these gifts are normally for, ne? Hey, let's forget about the items. Let's just start the date. Dating! Start! Yeah, let's, date! If this isn't like most dates I've been on, I just... do you like anime? Of course. Hey, me too! Talk about the Mew Mew Kissy Cutie Patootie, whatever. That seems like something you really are passionate about. I mean, I have not seen it, but like, I don't know, something. Hey, let's go somewhere. But where is a good spot? Where is a good place to go on a date? I've got it. There's a lot of nice places to go on dates in here, isn't it? Oh, let's go. Not there. Let's go to the garbage dump. Oh, it's kind of cute though. There's a dog. There's a bun. There's TVs. Here we are. This is where Undyne and I come all the time. We find all sorts of great stuff here. Heh, she's really... Yeah, why are we going on a date when we already know that freaking Alphys is in love with Undyne? I don't think you should go on dates when you like somebody else, ne? Oh no. That's her over there. I can't let her see me on a date with you. Why? Because, well... Oh no, here she comes. Why does Undyne look so cool? That sounded really shady, I didn't mean it like that. Undyne doesn't usually look like this. Huh? Oh my god, Undyne, you should keep this look all the time, girl. You look fantastic. 10 out of 10. I love this look. Hey, there you are. I realized if you deliver that thing, it might be a bad idea. So I'm gonna do it. Give it to me. Huh? You don't have it? No. Have you at least seen her? Oh no. What do we do? I feel like my shipping is getting in the way of maybe my friendship with Alphys. I feel like Alphys wants me to say no. But I don't like that we're dating when these two should be dating. This is not okay. We're the third wheel. we're the monkey wrench in their love. Then she might ask me where. And then I don't have to lie, but I'm already gonna lie if I say no. No! But she wasn't at home. Oh, flip. Where the heck could she be? That was me before all of this. I didn't know where she was. I saved your butt. I don't like this, though. I'm not the one to be dating. Also, aren't I a kid? Whatever. It doesn't... These aren't really real dates, so it's fine. Oh my god! Well, I guess it's obvious, huh? I really like her. Let me help you. I never played matchmaker in my real life, but I've always wanted to. I've always wanted to. I want to be someone's wing woman, help some people out with the love connection. Especially Alphys needs all the help she can get. No offense, Alphys, but I feel like between Undyne and Alphys, they will love you. They could both be absolutely in love with each other, but both of them are too freaking weird and awkward to say it, so then they're just like floating around each other in this weird, you know? Okay, I know you really like her. I mean, more than like I like other people. I'm sorry. I just figured, you know, it'd be fun to go on like a cute kind of pretend date with you to make you feel better. That's okay. I mean, well, not really, but like, I think you should just have said that up front. I like somebody else, but we can go on like a pretend like friend date. Friend date? Isn't that just a hangout? Whatever. Don't worry about it. Well, it sounds even worse when I put it like that. I'm sorry. I messed up again. That's the thing. That's the thing, though. I feel like Alphys' intention is very pure. Just a very awkward lizard. Yes. It's okay, Alphys. Undyne's a person I really want to go on a date with. But, I mean, she's way out of my league. Oh, no. Not that you aren't. Cool. That's okay. I don't care. You can throw shade at me. I don't care. I'm a kid in a striped t-shirt, okay? But Undyne, she's so confident and strong and funny and cool. That wasn't there, but we all know it. Undyne is the coolest out of everybody that we've met, I think. Nah. And I'm just a nobody. No, come on. You can't have that kind of self-esteem issue when you're trying to date. It's just gonna be a bad news, you know? A fraud. A fraud? I'm the royal scientist, but all I've ever done is hurt people. Eh? How? You were trying to help me. I told her so many lies. She thinks I'm a lot cooler than I actually am. Oh no. If she gets close to me, she'll realize how much you were lying to her. Oh, this is a bad. This is very, very bad. Nah. She'll find out the truth about me. This is kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy, isn't it? You worry you can't get close to people, so you make up all this crap, but then eventually you can't get close to the people because you made up all this crap and you don't want them to find out, so you can never get close to anyone. Girl, come on. This is not good. We gotta help her. Tell her the truth. The truth? You say, you know what, I really like you, but I was worried you wouldn't like me, so I lied and that was wrong and I apologize and I'm never gonna lie to you again, probably, at least I'll try not to, and I think you're very cute, can we get together and have a date? That's what you say. The truth? But if I tell her that, she'll hate me. Isn't it better this way? No, you're living a lie. To live a lie where both people are happy? No! Or a truth where neither of us are. They say be yourself. But I don't really like who myself is. Oh. I'd rather just be whatever makes people like me. Oh, no. This is also a self-fulfilling prophecy, though, isn't it? You don't like yourself, so you keep doing things that you think other people will like, but then the more you do that, the more you feel like a mess up, or you feel fake, because you kind of are, and then you hate yourself more, and it's just a downward spiral to Doomsville. You can't do that. I think when you don't like yourself, I think you gotta take time to figure out why. And suss all those things out. You know what I mean? Whether it's like a genuine thing, like a personality thing, or if it's something that's like, society always told me that I needed to be size 00, and if I'm not, then I'm ugly and bad. And then you go, well, actually, no, I don't like that. Then you don't have to take that on. What things are things you don't value? What things you do value when you're not living up to your own standards? Sussing all that out. And then trying to grow, knowing it won't take, it's not like you wake up tomorrow and like, I'm not going to be a shitty person. It takes time, you know? Undyne, or not Undyne. Alphys, don't give up. Don't give up. Come on, Alphys. You can do this. You can do this with the help of me. No, you're right. Every day I'm scared. Scared of what will happen if people learn the truth on their own. That's no way to live. They'll all get hurt because of me. But how can I tell Undyne the truth? I don't have the confidence. I'm going to mess it up, but how can I practice? Oh my god! Obviously, let's roleplay! Come on, girl. Roleplay. I'll get an Undyne costume. Put on that eye patch. Get some gills. Come on. This is the best thing ever. That actually sounds kind of fun. Right? Okay. Which one of us will be Undyne? What? You have to be you, girl, right? I have to be Undyne. Otherwise, that was a practice. Oh, although. Wait, hold on. If she's Undyne and I'm Alphys, maybe I can model something to say that isn't garbaggio or lies. But I do think that Alphys has the ability to do it. I think she doesn't have confidence that she can do something without screwing it up, but I don't think that's true. I think she actually can. She just gets in her own head too much. She has the ability. I'll be Undyne. Oh, right. Obviously. No, I had to think about it. It's not obvious. Ahem. Hi, Undyne. How are you today? I'm fine. Glad to hear it. So I'd like to, talk to you about something. Then she kisses you. What is it, Alphys? You see, I haven't been exactly truthful with you. See, this is great. This is great. You're doing a great job. You see, oh, forget it. Oh, come on. You were almost there. You were almost there. You gotta do it. Undyne, I want to tell you how I feel. You're so brave and strong and nice. You always listen to me when I talk about nerdy stuff. You always do your best to make me feel special. Like telling me that you'll beat up anyone who gets in my way. Undyne! I can't take this any longer! I'm madly in love with you! Hold me, Undyne, hold me! Okay. Oh no! This is too real. Girl, this is too real. This like physically hurt me. It was like this game went right in the solar plexus. Oh my god. Maybe this was the wrong decision. Alright, well, this is, oh my god. You know what? If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not, it's not. That's all you gotta, just gotta go like that. What did you just say? Oh god. This is like the worst horror game I've ever played. Undyne, I was just... Hey, whoa, wait a second. Your outfit's really cute. What's the occasion? Come on, roll with it. Roll with it, roll with it. You gotta roll with it. Wait a second. Are you two on a date? Undyne's gonna murder us. She already doesn't like us. This is when you step up. This is when we need to say, we were practicing because Alphys has something really important and she dressed up for you and she has something really important that she wants to say to you. Alphys? You do not say, no, it's not like that. You just say, this is what we're doing. And have the focus be back on what's going on. That's probably not what's going to happen here. Yes. You dumb. I mean, no. I mean, we were, but I mean, actually, we were only romantically role-playing as you. Okay, that's a little... What? I mean... Come on. Yeah. Undyne, What? Why are you Undyne looking so... I've been lying to you. What? About what? About, well... everything. Oh my god. I was just using it to make ice cream. And those human history books I keep reading, those are just dorky comic books. And the history movies, those are just, anime. They aren't real. And, that time I told you I was busy with work on the phone, I was just eating frozen yogurt to send my child at that time. Alphys. I just wanted to impress you. I just wanted you to think I was smart and cool. Alphys, you are smart and cool. You just get in your own way and fall over all the time, you know? That I wasn't some nerdy loser. Alphys. Oh my god, we have the nade. This is looking good, this is looking good. Alphys. Undyne, I really think you're neat, okay? Alphys! Shh. Ah! Alphys! I think you need too, I guess. But you've got to realize, most of what you said really doesn't matter to me. I don't care if you're watching kid cartoons or reading history books. To me, all of that stuff is just nerdy crap. What I like about you is that you're passionate, you're analytical. It doesn't matter what it is, you care about it. 100% and maximum power. Yeah, I do like that too. And then I understand. So, you don't have to lie to me. I don't want you to have to lie anymore to anyone anymore. Alphys, I want to help you become happy with who you are. Undyne! Yes! And I know just the training you need to do that. Here's where I think I'm getting off this bandwagon. Undyne, you're gonna train me? What, me? Dog boy. Oh. Now I'm gonna get Papyrus to do it. This is a train wreck. Does Undyne know and doesn't reciprocate the feelings? Or are they both idiots? It could be either way. Nah, I'm gonna get Papyrus to do it. Get those bones shaking. Oh my god, baby. It's time to jog 100 laps, hooting about how great we are. I think, man, anyone who has self-esteem issues, you just need a Papyrus in your life. You know what I'm saying? Ready? I'm about to start the timer. Undyne. I'll do my best. Oh my god. She was kidding, right? You are also dumb. It was the two stupids, isn't it? They both can't handle it. Whatever. They're not there yet, I guess. This music and fast forward is hilarious. It's so fast. She was kidding, right? It's so fast. Those cartoons! Those comics! Oh. Those are still real, right? Anime's real, right? This is what you're caught up on! Anime's real. Haha! I knew it! Gigantic swords, magical princesses, here I come! Thanks for taking care of Alphys. I didn't get to say what I wanted to, but... things seem like they're going to get better for her. Well, I gotta go catch up with them. Later. You know what though, Nim? This actually is the best way... Oh, because we're in this... we're okay. It's like, why are we here? But this is why. This is the dump, ne? Where's Washua? Anyway. So, I think this actually is the best outcome. Because right now, Alphys' self-esteem is, in my... I feel too low to have a meaningful relationship. Too much stuff is gonna get in the way and cause problems. So it's probably better that... Alphys and Undyne don't get together right now. Alphys works on herself, feels better about who she is, and then they can kind of come together at more of a... Instead of maybe Alphys hoping that Undyne will, like, just be the one to always make her feel better, that they can kind of, like, they both can take care of each other and then meet. That's, I think, better, ne? What's up? It's you! Howdy! If it isn't my good friend who trusts me. What is this? This is Papyrus. You're also a mutual friend. Alphys and I finished our training early. Very early. So I sent her home. Very home. Now, I feel strongly and for no apparent reason, you should also go there. To her lab, house. I have only good feelings about this. Goodbye. That was a weird conversation, right? That was weird. I mean, a lot of the conversations we have are weird. With, it's not new! Oh! When am I supposed to come back? Oh. Okay, well, whatever. Let's go. Do I have anything to sell? I kind of don't think so. I didn't take the dagger. Right? No, I didn't. I should have, maybe. But I was scared. I was scared and I didn't know what it would do. I don't want to sell anything, so it's fine. We're in no Temi village this time. Just go back home. Because you know what else I was thinking about that I didn't write on my little notes? Flowey helped us. You know? At the end, Flowey was like, you should go talk. You don't seem that close with so-and-so. Why would you do this? Temi village! The room before the darkening lantern. I know. I don't know, you know? I need more information and thought on Flowey. Flowey is still kind of... I cannot figure it out. Yahoo! It's me! Where is you? Come out, puss. Hmm? We get to go to the bathroom. It's a note from Alphys. Read it? Yeah. It's hard to read because of the handwriting, but you try your best. Hey, thanks for your help back there. You guys, your support really means a lot to me. But, as difficult as it is to say this, you guys alone can't magically make my own problems go away. This is true. I want to be a better person. Ooh. I don't want to be afraid anymore. Ooh. And for that to happen, I have to be able to face my own mistakes. This is true, this is true, this is true, this is true. I'm going to start doing that now. I want to be clear. This isn't anyone else's problem but mine. But if you don't ever hear from me again, if you want to know the truth, enter the door to the north of this note. You all at least deserve to know what I did. That's all she wrote. It's an elevator. What, eh? Oh my god, this is like my biggest fear. Warning, warning! Elevator losing power! Oh my god, this is my biggest fear. This is my biggest fear. And tether stability lost! Altitude dropping! Oh my god. Even though it's just like a square vibrating, it's still scary. Are we dead now? I got almost stuck in an elevator once, and I almost had a panic attack. I hate elevators. Oh my god, where the hell are we? This is scary. This is like, what is this? Silent Hill? What the hell is going on? We cannot go back, but it's fine. I don't want to, because we gotta know the truth. What is this? Entry number 1. This is it. Time to do what the king has asked me to do. I will create the power to free us all. I will unleash the power of the soul. I don't know why I read it again. I'm sorry. I apologize. Oh my god. Entry number 2. The barrier is locked by soul power. Unfortunately, this power cannot be recreated artificially. Soul power can only be derived from what is once living. So, to create more, we will have to use what we have now. The souls of monsters. Oh no. Entry number 3. But extracting a soul from a living monster would require incredible power. Besides being impractical, doing so would instantly destroy the soul's host. And, unlike the persistent souls of humans, the souls of most monsters disappear immediately upon death. If only I could make a monster soul last. Oh no. I've done it. Using the blueprints, I've extracted it from the human souls. I believe this is what gives their souls the strength to persist after death. The will to keep living, the resolve to change fate. Let's call this power determination. What the ever-loving hell is going on this goddamn day? What the hell is going on? Hi, it's a fake plant. Okay, we got to enjoy even with the plant. The music is scaring me. Everything's scaring me. Hold on, let me read this first. Power room. Okay, well, let me read this note. There's a note on the ground. You can't make it all out. This is sort of a spoiler, but this is giving me Hatoful boyfriend vibes right now. Okay, like what is happening? There's another ground. You can't make it out. You can't make it all out. Elevator. Lose lost power. Enter the center door. That's all you could read. Buy chips. Yeah. Some chisps. I would like some chisps. Potato chips. Chisps. Potato chips. Regular old potato chips. It's hard to say. Because your brain wants to just autocorrect it, you know what I mean? Alright, let's look here. Oh, or not. I guess it's... We have to light all 4 white lights up. I thought it would say something, but I guess not. Entry number 6. Asgore asked everyone outside the city for monsters that had fallen down. Remember in the Metaton's diary? Also, is Metaton ever coming back? Because I miss him and I love him. And there's a Metaton-shaped hole in my Metaton-shaped heart. Anyway. He mentioned that Shiren's sister, or somebody related to Shiren, had fallen down, and it was like that, and I didn't know what that meant. Their bodies came in today. They're still comatose, and soon they'll all turn into dust. Oh, the dust, that's what Alphys turned to dust too, ne? But what happens if I inject determination into them? If their souls persist after they perish, then freedom might be closer than we all thought. Entry number 9. Okay, we're skipping. Things aren't going well. None of the bodies have turned into dust, so I can't get their souls. I told the families that I would give them the dust back for the funerals. People are starting to ask me what's happening. What do I do? Some kind of operating table. It's sticky. Ooh. this one's sticky too. This is straight horror, girl. What happened? What is this? Nothing sinks. You turn on the sink. Turn all the sinks on. Wash everything away. What is happening? What is happening? Man, this game never fails to, make me feel every feeling known to humanity. This is blank drew near. Wow, that's really spooks. It looks very spooks. Let's start with A. Huh? Check it. No data available. Oh god. It's like, oh yeah, I have to play a video game. Oh, the music is so good. Jeez. But nobody came? Implying that they tried to cry out for help but nobody came? Hold on. What about stats? That's not anything. This is for real spooks. This game... Item. The enemy put a piece of itself in your inventory. Oh, okay. That's like the snowman, right? I mean, he didn't kind of force it upon me. I took a piece, but... What is happening? You take out your cell phone. You can hear voices through the receiver. Oh my god! Come join the fun. I don't want to kill these dudes. But there's not... Oh. Now they're called Memory Head. I'll pass, thanks. Oh well, become one of us. I'm happy the way I am right now, thanks. Okay, so we just have to call them. Duh. There's a red key lying in the sink. This went full horror, right? Full horror! I mean, I'm loving every minute of this, but it is absolutely terrifying. Hold on, let's read this. There's a note on the ground. You can't make it out at all. Drain. Dropped it. That's all you could read. Well, I figured that out, didn't I? Click. The red key fits perfectly into the slot. This is still 9, right? Yeah, okay. What does it mean, though? Injected with determination? Is this some kind of weird drug? Entry number 12. Nothing is happening. I don't know what to do. I'll just keep injecting everything with determination. I want this to work. Entry number 13. One of the bodies opened its eyes. That's it? We don't get any more information? What the heck happened after that? Hold on, I don't want to touch anything until I look around. Just save in here. Everyone that had fallen down has woken up. They're all walking around and talking like nothing is wrong. I thought they were goners. Save. Okay, what's this? It's an empty dog food bowl. Is this where we're gonna get the dog magic? Before I do anything, let's go in here. Oh, no. I don't want to. Just kidding. I take everything back. The clock is broken. It's a bed. This one is the bed sheets are open, though. Seems like a comfortable bed. Okay. I was expecting to die or something. This one is different. There's something under the sheets. It's a yellow key. You put it on your keychain. Let's go here first. Where do we go? Hold on, let me save one more time. Let's go over here first. 15. Seems like this research was a dead end. But at least we got a happy ending out of it. I sent the souls back to Asgore, returned the vessel to his garden. Returned the vessel to his garden? And I called all of the families and told them everyone's alive. I'll send everyone back tomorrow. Something went wrong. No, 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 no. Oh my god, this is full horror! I was not prepared for this today! What the hell is this? Oh, we're super slow walking towards it. We're probably gonna die, but I want to look. It's a green key lying in the bathtub. You took it and put it on your keychain. That was very impressive. I'm still scared. That was very impressive mood building there, wasn't it? That was very successful. That scared the crap out of me. Hold on, before we go to that room, I'm a little turned around, so I want to look some more. We did these two. What's over here? Because this place is bigger than I think I thought. No, ma'am. Don't want that. No, 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 no. Hold on. Let me save again. And then what's here? This is outside of that. Let's do the other room first. Shall we? I want to let's do that. Finish this wing up and then we can move on to the right side, I guess. I enjoy horror. This kind of horror. Oh, you punk ass. I cannot believe... It smells like sweet lemons. Lemon bread. This isn't ruining lemon bread for me for the rest of my life. I want to do scream, hug, unhug, cry. Alright, let's hum. You hum a familiar tune. Lemon bread's body shakes. Welcome to my special hell. I feel bad for these guys, though. They became monsters. I mean, they kind of are monsters, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? Let's call it. You called for help, but nobody... Oh. That's what they all say. Oh, frig. Need to be higher up. This is a really cute... I like that a lot. Let's... You flex your arm, lemon bread's muscle shakes. Do you think I'm pretty? Oh my god, what am I supposed to do with these? You cried as loud as you could, but nobody came. That's what they all say. I feel so sad. Right? I feel very sad. But nobody came. What the frig am I supposed to deal with this one? You hear the melody of pulsating flesh. Unhug. You let lemon bread be. Lemon bread seems to remember something. It's like they all have a shared like, you know, like flexing and then the muscle wants to move, just like how we flex with Aaron. And then like the unhugging with the, I forgot the name of them, the little jello looking dudes. I felt this before. Frig. 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 Could this be goodbye? Yeah. Just unhug. The heck is this? Skull looking thing. DT extraction machine. Status inactive. This really took me... Oh my god, what the heck is this? Entry number 4. The missing 4. I've been researching humans to see if I can find any info about their souls. I ended up snooping around the castle and found these weird tapes. Oh god. I don't feel like Asgore's watched them. I don't think he should. Hold on. There's a note on the ground. Under sheets. That's all you could read. Okay, well we got that. There's a VHS player with a few tapes picked out beside it. They seem to be labeled in a specific order. Will you watch one? We should watch them in order, I think. I'm like so scared. Psst. Gory, wake up. Hmm? What is it, dear? This is Toriel and Asgore? And why do you have that video camera? Shush, I want to get your reaction. Gory, dearest, what is my favorite vegetable? What's your favorite vegetable? Mine is carrots. Oh, or cabbage. Oh, carrots, right? No. My favorite vegetable is... edamame. Get it? Like edamame? Go back to bed, dear. No, not yet. Now, if I were a dog, what breed of dog would I be? I don't know. Honey? What kind of dog would you be? I would be... I was... Okay. A Pomeranian? I was thinking something with Pomeranians, but I couldn't figure it out. Ho ho ho. You sure are excited to have this child. You know, if you keep making jokes like this, one day, you could be a famous momedian. Well, I am going to bed. Well, hey! Come on, Tori! That one was funny. Haha, I know. I'm just teasing you. Good night, dear. Good night, honey. Oh dear, perhaps it is too dark in here for the video to come out. This is gonna make me freaking cry. Cause, okay, just tape 2. It's a young voice. Is this Azrael? Okay, Melty, are you ready? Do your creepy face. Ah! Hehehe. Oh, wait. I had the lens cap on. What? You're not gonna do it again? Come on, quit tricking me. Haha. We always turn to us. I'm not doing that. I just want to point that out. Howdy, Melty. Smile for the camera. Okay, hold on. Am I nuts? This game I don't know if I'm overthinking certain things or if it's true. I feel like I've gone down wild goose chases that led nowhere before, so I'm not trying to be like this overthinky. However, I feel like the use of howdy is not just like nyahoo, kind of fun, whatever. I think that isn't there a thread tie? That's how I felt weird with the call from Papyrus. I mean, it could have just been Papyrus. Papyrus is freaking weird, but that's why we love him. But it felt like, is this Papyrus or is this Flowey? And is Flowey Azrael? Because this is Azrael talking, like I'm pretty freaking sure, right? It just feels like it comes up too much in kind of places that it doesn't need to be. That it feels like, well, is it that then? Is this all just a freaking simulation? At this point, anything is on the table. Because I didn't see this coming. I mean, I'm loving that, but what the heck is happening? This time I got you. I left the cap on purpose. Now you're smiling for no reason. What? Oh, yeah, I remember. When we tried to make butterscotch pie for Dad, right? The recipe asked for cups of butter, but we accidentally put in buttercups instead. Oh, like the flour? Yeah, those flowers got him really sick. Oh, no. I felt so bad. We made Mom really upset. I should have laughed it off like you did. Do I have this ass backward? Do I have this backward where... But how would that work? That doesn't make sense. But now I'm wondering... Azrael seems to be the more empathetic one, while the human was kind of thought that was funny. That Dad got sick from something that they did, which didn't obviously... I don't know if they meant to make him sick. Obviously Azrael didn't. Is Azrael us? And Flowey is the human? I don't know how that works, though. I don't really understand how that works. But now I'm wondering if it's like that. We look human. Maybe we're the human counterpart of Azrael? And Flowey is the monster counterpart of the human? That could be. That makes sense to me. That could be. If there's a human and a monster counterpart. Anyway, where are you going with this? Huh? Turn off the camera? Okay. I don't like this idea, Melty. What? No, I'm not. Big kids don't cry. Yeah, you're right. No, I never doubt you, Melty. Never. Yeah, we'll be strong. We'll free everyone. I'll go get the flowers. Melty, can you hear me? We want you to wake up. Melty, you have to stay determined. Well, now I don't know. Now, you know how I said the game over thing was Sans? Well, maybe it's... This voice sounds similar. You can't give up. You are the future of humans and monsters. Psst, Melty, please, wake up. I don't like this plan anymore. No, I said I never doubt you. 6, right? We just have to get 6. And we'll do it together, right? So, maybe this is all going according to plan? Their physical bodies died, but we come back as Flowey in this one? Here's another question. The name Friskinchada, right? I don't know what these things mean. I mean, aside from the name. This must play out so insanely different if you do genocide route, right? It must. Because then, I'd argue... I don't know. Then what is Flowey? How does that all work? Okay, I don't know. I don't know, but... I feel like I could spend all day, like, trying to figure this out. Okay, we got the yellow in. We need the hole for the green. We have the green key. Oh, hell no. I think I screwed something up. I heard click, click before. How am I gonna get back? Let's just go back right now. Let's go back right now. Oh, I was hearing that. The sound of this. Hold on, actually now I'm curious. Hold on. Oh, it's too dark to see near the walls. Okay. Maybe there's something we can do to turn the power on or something. Maybe? It looks like we're outside though, right? It's very strange. Not Undertale. We're playing Undertale. Wait, this way. The, what is it called? Earthbound. It gets like this too, right? I've never played. I want to. It's on my list of things to do. Oh, God, that scared the crap out of me. Entry number 7! We'll need a vessel to wield the monster souls when the time comes. After all, a monster cannot absorb the souls of other monsters. Then maybe the vessel is Flowey? Just as humans cannot absorb a human soul, so then what about something that's neither human nor monster? Us? Golden flowers. These mirrors are scary. Entry number 10. Experiments on the vessel are a failure. It doesn't seem to be any different from the control cases. Whatever, they're a hassle to work with anyway. The seeds just stick to you and won't let go. Flowey is definitely a byproduct of whatever the heck is going on in this place. This is genuinely scary. It's genuinely scary. Oh, she's like a bird. But this is the astigmatism, right? I mean, the top part. I don't know what's going on behind, on the bottom. Let's mystify. You did something mysterious. Oh. Recognize it has more to learn from this world. Oh God, Shudder, Shudder. Hope? It's cute, but what is it? Oh God. That was really upsetting. That was really upsetting. Hum. You hum a familiar tune, but no one heard you. What does that say? Something that's not enough. This is so upsetting. This is genuinely upsetting. Why don't we check it? Okay. Something way? Shudder. Something choice look? Ooh, that's cool. I like the way this thing looks. It's very cute, but I didn't like the head getting all screwed up. Pray. You kneel and pray for safety. Remembers it's conscious. Enough. Maybe one says ribbit? I don't know. This one. I don't like this one. Clean. You wash your hands. Nothing happened. But I feel better. I sure do. I feel like I need to wash my whole soul after being here for too long. I really like the way... Oh. Oh, wait, no. Take on? Reaper Bird. Reaper Bird seems to remember something. Someone finally gets it. Courage. Ribbit, ribbit. I think we can leave now. I think we might have been able to leave before, but it's okay. Okay. Oh, there it goes. Wait, do we not have a blue key? I don't think we do. Cold. Okay, we don't have the blue key. We don't have the blue key. Blue key. genuinely like on edge and scared. Okay, this is a Spooksville, Spooksville, USA. I don't like this place. Entry number 11. Now that Metaton's made it big, he never talks to me anymore. Except to ask when I'm going to finish his body. Oh no. But I'm afraid if I finish his body, he won't need me anymore. Then we'll never be friends ever again. Not to mention, every time I try to work on it, I just get really sweaty. You get really sweaty? Why? There's a switch on the wall. Press it. It's gonna make everything go crazy. Hello. Oh, you're cute, actually. Oh, there's something I can do. It's the Amalgamate. Oh, I was not emotionally prepared to play a horror game today, man. It's dogs. This is the dog. It's slowed down, right? But it's the dog thing. That one, right? I'm pretty sure. Also, the negative space is dogs. I didn't look at that right away. I saw the white before the silhouette. Back in. You call the Amalgamate. It bounced towards you, flecking a strange liquid from an orifice. Amalgamate is hovering close, looking for affection. You might be terrifying, but, you know, I will pet you. You pet the Amalgamate. It convulses rapidly, then calms down. It rests quietly on your lap for a moment. Suddenly, it shoots away and crawls wildly on the walls. That's not scary at all, is it? Huh. Oh my god, we're gonna die. We did. We did. This game is just a freaking roller coaster, isn't it? Hold on. I need a mental break. I'll be right back. Here's an idea. It gives us a chance to do something. And we know this is a dog. Oh, I cannot use items. I cannot use items. Never mind. I was thinking... Ooh, shoot. I was thinking maybe the hush puppy or something. I think that might be helpful if I get hurt in battle, but this is just here to make you feel scared and terrified. Got it. Okay. Back in. This reminds me of like it's like a creepypasta of its own game, but instead of being kind of hokey and interesting, it's like, well, it's still interesting. It's freaking terrifying. Pet it. Okay. How did we do the dog before? We just pet it a lot, right? Okay. Striking the wall with its claws. It seems like a little bit too up, right? Or should we play with it? Maybe that'll rile it more. Is this thing gonna explode? It was in pieces when we saw it. Maybe we have to kind of rile it up so much that it's like so excited it explodes? That feels bad. You throw your weapon to the corner of the room. The Amalgamate brings it back to you. Proudly? You repeat this process a few times. Now Amalgamate is very tired. It leans its dripping amorphous body on you. Switching affectionately. Let's pet it again. Oh, I should eat. Okay, it starts to generate a stage 1 happiness froth. This is very successful in, Dang it! Frig! Having the creepy sound to kind of get more, like, faster and faster and faster. It's very successful in spooking the heck out of me. Yeah. Wait, this way, this way. Well, okay, I want to cut back in here because you don't need to see me do the same things over and over again. But I got hurt, so I wanted to eat something, and now it says, lock it? I don't want to waste my turn doing that, though, because I will die. Let's just eat this. I'm bad at avoiding this attack in particular. The other one's not as bad, but this one's really hard for me. Here we go. They look like cats, don't they? Right? They look like cats. You pet decisively. The Amalgamate seems to be satisfied by all this. And a genie is contented? I don't know what that means. Bye. It was a terrifying experience. Well, should we go over here now? We had to turn the fans on for some reason, eh? I'm hoping. It seems so far away, though. Nope, nope, we're good. Oh, oh, I see. Entry number 19. So the families keep calling me to ask when everyone is coming home. What am I supposed to say? I don't even answer the phone anymore. It's a refrigerator. It's empty. I don't want to open these refrigerators. Asgore. Oh my god, that one moved! God. Asgore left me 5 messages today. 4 about everyone being angry. 1 about this cute teacup he found that looks like me. Oh, we saw that on her desk. And we saw the letters unopened, too. Thanks, Asgore. Yo, let me look at this one. Samples of some kind. 21? I spend all my time at the garbage dump now. It's my element. Okay, we have to open... It's so cold. The key is in one of these refrigerators. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get it from this dude. This one's also Amalgamate. They're all called Amalgamate because they're a combination of everybody, right? Check. Seems like it's losing itself. Snowy. I'm gonna cry. There's something about this that feels so freaking sad and awful. Let's joke. You told the bad pun about snow. Her expression starts to shift. I remember. Let's laugh. You laugh and keep laughing. It's so funny you can't stop. Tears run down your face. What? You didn't do that. You said something like, you look horrible. Why are you even alive? Ooh. What? You didn't say that? But it's not funny. Her expression changes more. Thank you. You told a bad pun about Snow. She's completely calmed down. We did get the key from her. What is this? It's a refrigerator. It's empty. Why does it... Okay, that's terrifying. Oh, here's the green one. Well, we got all the keys, nah. Curtain. Yeah, well, we found that one. Okay. Just get out of here. This is like messing with my... what is it called? I hate that this one moves and then it's empty. I don't even know how to say this. I think... Wait, shoot, where was the blue one? Blue one... That's a dog room. It was here. Yeah, it was here. Wait, let me save. You know, like in Danganronpa, or in like a DDLC, the tone shift, and it kind of makes you feel sick. That's kind of how I feel right now. I feel like that. Sometimes it's like a little too much. The tone shifting, that it gives you a sort of feeling of nausea. That's how I feel. Because I was expecting... Wait, shoot. Front room. I was expecting to feel a certain way. Okay, never mind. I'm going crazy now. I just thought it looked different, but I don't think it did. I was expecting this to be really dark and really messed up for the genocide route, but I just... Girl, I wasn't expecting this now, so I feel a little like I just got off a spinny thing. Seems like another elevator has lost its power. Seems to be turned off. I feel like I was mostly fine until that last one. I don't know, that last one was like really upsetting to me. What the heck are you? It seems like this controls the elevator's power. Turn it on? I don't want to, but sure. We're gonna throw down in here, you know it. It's a big room. You cannot move. Hey! Stop! I got you guys some food, okay? Sorry about that. They get kind of sassy when they don't get fed on time. I think they smelled the potato chips you had, and... Anyway, the power went out and I've been trying to turn it back on. But it seems like you were one step ahead of me. This was probably just a big inconvenience for you. But I appreciate that you came up here to back me up. As I said, I was afraid I might not come back. But that's not because of these guys or anything. I was just worried I would be too afraid to tell the truth. That I might run away or do something cowardly. I suppose I owe you an explanation. As you probably know, Asgore asked me to study the nature of souls. During my research, I isolated a power I called determination. I injected it into dying monsters so their souls would last after death, but the experiment failed and turned into this whatever the heck we've been seeing now. You see, unlike humans, monsters' bodies don't have enough. physical matter to take those concentrations of determination. Their bodies started to melt and lost their bodies had started to melt and lost what physicality they had. Pretty soon, all of the test subjects had melted together into those. Seeing them like this, I knew. I couldn't tell their families about it. I couldn't tell anyone about it. No matter how much anyone was asking me. Like... They remembered, though. Do they have, like, a hive mind? Or did we do this before? I mean, not in this game. We haven't done this game before. But when things were different. You know what I'm trying to say? I think it's something like that. And I was too afraid to do any more work, knowing everything I'd done so far had been such a horrific failure. But now I've changed my mind about all this. I'm going to tell everyone what I've done. It's going to be hard. Being honest, believing in myself. I'm sure there will be times where I'll struggle. Yeah, that's true. I'm sure there will be times where I screw up again. Yeah, absolutely. But knowing deep down that I have friends to fall back on, I know it'll be a lot easier to stand on my own. Thank you. Come on, guys. It's time for everyone to go home. Entry number 8. I've chosen a candidate. I haven't told Asgore yet because I want to surprise him with it. In the center of his garden, there's something special. The first golden flower that grew before all the others. The flower from the outside world. It appeared just before the queen left. I wonder, what happens when something without a soul gains the will to live? Awesome. Okay, well, this is the backstory I wanted, isn't it? Entry number 18. The flower's gone. Oh god, this is a bad call. What? It's a voice you have never heard before. Why is it slow? This is bad. Melty, are you there? It's been a long time, hasn't it? But you've done well. Thanks to you, everything has fallen into place. Melty, see you soon. So I did it again, and I recorded for too long, and VOD was very, very long, so we're splitting it up again. Sorry about it. You lose track of time when you play this game. It's just like, it's hard to stop. So we're gonna save the grand finale for the next and final VOD. Yes. So keep you in suspense until then. So yeah. I hope you're enjoying the series. I sure am. This, again, is one of my favorite games. We'll gush later. I did before. Yes. So, until I see you whenever I see you next, remember to be kind to others, especially yourself. Take care, and I'll see you later. Okay. Bye-bye!